Welcome to Shom Achshav on the Daf. We're holding in Zevachim Daf Chovov. The Gemara in Amud Beis regarding the sugya of Zerikah wants to say that Shaloi bim koimoy kim koimoy. If a person applies the blood in the wrong place of the Mizbeach, it's considered to be that he did it correctly. And even though it's not perfect, because the basar you can't eat, but kapara was done. So the Gemara brings the Mishnah L'kamon that says if a person put the blood in the wrong place, he should do it again. And if you say that shaloi bim koimoy kim koimoy, putting in the wrong place is considered to be putting in the right place, so why should you do it again? Says the Gemara, maybe to make the basar kosher la'achila. Says the Gemara, that doesn't work. Once you did the right zerikah, you can't make it more kosher. So this Gemara seems to say very clearly, once a mitzvah was done, even though it's not perfect, but if a person was yoytze the mitzvah, you cannot do the mitzvah again. This leads us to a very wide discussion regarding Hiddur mitzvah, which part of it is negiyah to Inyan and Diyoymo Hilchos Lulav and Esrog. It's famous, it's brought down in Chidushei Reb Chaim Mibrisk in the end, and the new print in Nertzos Mishra is brought down in the end. The one there brings a story that Reb Chaim, there was two Esrogim in front of Reb Chaim. There was an Esrog which was 100% kosher, but it wasn't so mehudar. There was another Esrog which was beautiful in mehudar, but it was a suffik murkov. You weren't sure that it was a kosher Esrog. It could be it was not an Esrog. It could be it was a combination of Esrog and a lemon. So Reb Chaim did is Reb Chaim made the bracha and took first of all the Esrog which was more mehudar, but not 100% kosher. And then he took the Esrog which was 100% kosher. And he explained why. Because once you take the Esrog which is 100% kosher, you're yoytze the mitzvah. Now, you're going to take the one which is mehudar, it's already too late. You're not adding to the mitzvah. You're already yoytze. You're yoytze with the one which is not so mehudar. So better to take the Esrog which is more mehudar. And then, mimon hashach. If the Esrog is kosher, so he was yoytze with the perfect Esrog. If the Esrog is not kosher, so he's not yoytze at all. So now I'm taking the second Esrog and that will be my mitzvah. Meaning, once you do a mitzvah, you can't fix it afterwards. So if you want to make the better mitzvah, you have to try to take the tzad that you're doing the one which is not the mitzvah. You're taking the esrog which is maybe not kosher. That's the only way you could do another esrog. Now seemingly this idea is something which the father of Reb Chaim, the Beis Halevi, and the son of Reb Chaim, the Brisker Rov, they both maybe disagree with that. So they want to say that there's a machlekes, the Rambam and the Tur, regarding Hiddur mitzvah by bris milah. Once a person finished the bris milah, going ahead and fixing the bris milah for tzitzim she'einu ma'akvim. Tzitzim means leftover pieces of skin. These tzitzim are not ma'akvim. Should you do it after you finish the bris milah? So they want to say that according to the Rambam, once you finish the mitzvah, you can come and make it better. But the Torah will say that once you finish the mitzvah, you could do it. You could come and fix it. And the Beis Halevi himself does bring the comparison to a lulav. He says, if a more lulav mehudar, according to the Rambam, there's no reason to do it. But according to the Torah, there is a reason to do it. Now, though one could come and say the Beis Halevi and Brisker Rov are specifically talking about bris milah, which is a mitzvah that continues on a person every single day of his life, and maybe that's not the same thing regarding lulav, but at least conceptually we see there is some discussion. Can you fix a mitzvah after it was done? Now the Chilkas Yoav, Chilak Aleph, or Chaim Siman Lamed Aleph also discusses a similar idea. There he's referring to speaking about the Arba, meaning not doing it in one shot, doing each one on its own. And there he says, I'll tell you, I think once a person does a mitzvah, he cannot come and fix the mitzvah. And in the footnote, he brings a raya from our Gemara. You see in our Gemara, once you did the Zerikah, you can't come and fix it. This is a good raya to Reb Chaim, that once you took the Esrog, which is kosher, you can't come and fix it. So the Chorim point out that we know the Hanshi Yerushalayim, they used to go around with the lulav and esrog the entire day. According to this idea that once you did already the mitzvah, it's over. So what's the point of going around with lulav and esrog the entire day? So the chiluk that they say, and this is a chiluk that's brought down, Rav Sternberg brings it in the Tshuvas V'Hanogas Chilak Dalet Siman Kuf Samech, and the Harei Kedem Chilak Aleph Siman Kuf Chof Dalet says a similar idea. It says just a little different words. And my brother Zerikah, he brings it in his new sefer, V'Yismach Yoino, he brings it in the name of Reb Chaim Yitzchak Kaplan. The by Hiddur, there's two inyanim. There's a Hiddur on the mitzvah itself, to make the mitzvah better. There's a Hiddur on the Adam, on the person. A person should try to be involved in the mitzvah as much as possible. Reb Chaim Yitzchak brings a raya from the Gemara in Yuma, That says that everybody takes out his own Sefer Torah to show it to everybody. And Rashi says, "La'aros noyu shel Sefer Torah v'tiferes ba'aleah shetorach lisnais b'mitzvah." Meaning, there's a hiddur that a person put the effort to make the mitzvah better. He worked hard to make this mitzvah the right mitzvah. That's the reason Anshe Yerushalayim, they continue going with the lulav and esrog to show their chavivus the mitzvah. How much should they enjoy and connect to the mitzvah? Mimele, one could say like this. By korbanos, once you do the Zerikah is over. The mitzvah is over. The Zerikah is a way to get this korban to be kosher. The korban is kosher, it's over. To come and do another pu'ul, another action, and to say, I want to show you how much I love the mitzvah is not shaykh by korbanos. That's why by us, you cannot fix the Zerikah. Masha'ikid by Esrog, when a person takes another Esrog, and he picks up a Esrog which is more mehudar, that indeed shows how much the owner is putting effort in the mitzvah. You're not fixing the mitzvah, but you're making the owner's hana and joy of the mitzvah greater. It's not the hiddur on the chefza, but it's the hiddur on the owner. Hiddur in the chefza itself, you cannot fix after it's done. But hiddur on the owner, that you can do even after it's done. I know, although this svara needs a little bit more birur, but it is something to be me'oirer based on our sugya. To join and to sponsor Shom Machshava Shiurim, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.